communities are feeling the first.
It was a contentious issue at a contentious hearing. New rules requiring coal-powered power stations to cut carbon dioxide emissions.
The plan has 3 pillars: cutting carbon pollution in America, preparing for the country for the impacts of climate change, and leading international efforts to combat global climate change.
In order to do so, all new coal-fired power stations will be required to install technology that captures CO2 before it enters the atmosphere. But such carbon capture and storage infrastructure is hugely expensive. Opponents argue the plan is not to keep coal plants running cleanly, but shutting down the U.S. coal industry altogether. It was a theme picked up on the Senate floor.
The Obama administration appears to be sending signals that its latest regulation is actually just the beginning, and a new, expanded front in its war on coal.
But the Obama administration has set aside billions of dollars to subsidize the installation of carbon capture technology in power plants. In addition, any new regulations are likely to be held up in litigation for many years to come. Environmentalists also have a problem with carbon capture technology, not least all the extra coal it takes to use it. But there's also the problem of what to do with the CO2 captured. In order to make it all more cost-effective, the Obama administration is allowing power plants to sell it to the oil industry. The oil companies then inject the CO2 into old wells to force more crude to the surface than would otherwise have been possible. So what is the ultimate goal of President Obama's climate policy? Research shows that for every ton of captured carbon dioxide used to extract oil, 4 times the amount of CO2 is produced when that oil is burned. One of the academics who worked on the study says that raises serious questions.
So if CO2 from power plants is the thing that is allowing us to produce more oil, then that is not a benefit.
There is almost complete scientific consensus that the Earth is warming as a result of human activity, but the political and economic barriers to a true climate change action plan appear as strong as ever. Shihab, Rattansi, Al Jazeera, Washington.